Oh man, is Dodge gonna get sued? Oh, looks that way. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And in today's video, we're talking about Demon 170s that are limited to 149 miles an hour, and the fact that there is a potential class action lawsuit being filed against Dodge. We got to get some more coffee. You know, as a business or operating as a company, when you do scumbag things, you get scumbag results. Now that we have this petty juice on deck, let's get in. Oh, it smells so good. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. Before we get into today's video, you guys already know what time it is. I got to talk about the sponsors of the channel, and that is Morgan & Morgan Attorneys at Law. If you're looking for a personal injury attorney, you're not going to find any larger than Morgan & Morgan, handling over 20 million calls in 2023 alone. They got this entire situation on lock. What I mean by that is, like, when you're looking for a personal injury attorney, you got into a car accident, you slip and busted your ass, whatever the situation is, you need an attorney that has those deep pockets that's able to go toe-to-toe with whoever that insurance company is. You can get started today in 8 clicks or less directly from your smartphone by going to forthepeople.com/TK's Garage. Again, that is forthepeople.com/TK's Garage. And I appreciate them for allowing me to do what I do. So I saw this video that got dropped by OC Motivator here. I'm going to post the thumbnail and stuff for his video over there. Definitely go check it out. I also posted it as a community post here on the channel. And so I saw this post, and I saw this also over in OC Motivator's video. Boom. And it looks like a group of owners are getting together to try to sue Dodge. Now, this wouldn't be anything new. I believe there was a class action lawsuit that was trying to get started over the Durangos. You know, some Demon owners got upset and they were posting on Facebook they were going to sue because of the Demon 170. This kind of stuff happens all the time. The difference is Dodge might be in a little trouble this time. Dodge deleted everything from the website about this car having a top speed of 215 miles an hour. Now, I understand that their team of lawyers, because of their, as Butter says it, the European overlords, these fucking retards at Stellantis, probably directed Dodge, and this is not an issue that falls back on Tim Kuniskis, but the European side of Stellantis that is so litigation adverse, I guess you would say, right? That they do this dumb shit. So you go through and you scrub your whole website, but people have screenshots. You can go to the Google Wayback Machine and see all of this stuff still on your site that you claimed when you debuted this car, and people were processing orders that this car could go 215 miles an hour. Now, technically, the car probably can if you remove the limiters, change the drive shaft, change the tires. Now, from my understanding, the reason why they have electronically limited the car unless you're in track mode, and then you only really get to like 165 is what I've seen the top speed that someone's been able to do so far in a Demon 170. And they say it's because it's the Y-rated tires, right? They don't have Z-rated tires. They got Y-rated tires. Uh-oh. This seems to always happen with my LED bulbs every time I start getting aggravated about an issue. That's not good. All right, guys. Today's paranormal stuff has been brought to you by Morgan & Morgan. No, I'm sorry. But no, in all seriousness, I don't know. The thing with the lights used to happen with my grandmother every time. Whenever she would get pissed off about stuff, the lights would start to flicker. And it happens to me occasionally. It's weird. And before someone says, oh, the light bulbs are going out. Nope. I literally replaced these because, you know, I use my brain and I don't believe in crazy shit, and replace these bulbs and it doesn't matter. So, hey. Anyways, it comes down to the Y-rated tires, right? I get that part. And they also harden the drive shaft. And if you get like in a Texas mile type of race, right? One of these long 1 mile races where you're running and you get up to 200 and something miles an hour, the drive shaft could literally shoot up through the car. It could shatter and shoot up through the car and kill the driver. I get it, right? I understand why Dodge did it, but then don't try to do it under the cover of darkness. And this doesn't come down to Dodge. This comes from Stellantis itself. This comes from the parent company that told them to do it. And I just feel like they've really opened themselves up to get slapped with a lawsuit. And I feel that a lot of these law firms are looking at this like, oh, this is a slam dunk free money. I mean, it's at bare minimum a false advertising claim. At maximum, it could be fraud. I mean, look, you tell me how you would feel as a customer who paid $275 or $300,000 for a Demon 170, and I come flying by you in a 6-speed manual Scat Pack at 3/4 of a mile in a regular narrow body 392 as the green monster goes blowing past your doors. You'd be pissed. You'd be beyond pissed that my $39,942 Scat Pack that I custom ordered blew the doors off your $270,000 to $300,000 Demon 170, right? Wouldn't you be pissed? That's where the legal culpability is coming in at this point. And it looks bad on the Dodge side just because they scrubbed everything off the site with anything that had to do at 215 miles an hour. And I think the proper way to handle this would have been issue a public statement. You can even claim that, you know, you're having to do this because your parent company, Stellantis, wants it. Issue a public statement and put it out that, you know, we have to limit this car's speed for safety for these reasons, right? And then open put something in the direct connect garage or Dodge garage where customers can order a different drive shaft. They can order different tires and different modifications for the Demon 170 that would allow it to get to 215 miles an hour if they so choose. That would have been the right way to handle it. The under the cover of darkness, let me hide, we're not going to say anything about it, we're just going to delete all this shit and hope nobody notices. That's not good. That's not good at all. All right? So I can understand for those consumers that are pissed, but here's the other thing that's interesting about this lawsuit. You know, I talked to, one of my sponsors obviously is Morgan & Morgan, one of the largest or the largest personal injury law firm in America or in the world. But I also spoke to I can't remember the name of it. Is it Cronin Moss? I believe it. I keep forgetting the full name of it. I think it's Cronin Moss, but they deal with basically car lawsuits. They do lemon law, Magnuson claims, all that stuff, right? And yeah, I'm very well versed in that. So if you're asking, like, damn, it's a Magnuson claim? Yes, believe me, I pay attention. Anyways, I talked to the representative that I've worked with in the past there, and they said the same thing, that Dodge is open to some significant liability here because of how it was done, right? Even if they're doing it for safety reasons, they could have opened themselves up to be sued because of the undercover of darkness and hiding everything. And it's just not a good look. But not just Dodge, the dealers themselves. So the dealerships that sold these cars 100 grand, 200 grand over sticker, they've also opened themselves up to liability. Because what Cronin Moss was saying was, hey, not only are we going to go after the dealers, right? I mean, the manufacturer. We're going to go after the dealers that sold these cars in every state. Ugh. So if you sold a Demon 170 for markup and you're a dealer, your ass might be a little tight right now, because this is going to be the avenue that they use to come after you for it. Then you're going to lose. Let me know what you guys think about this entire situation in the comments down below. Do you think Dodge is actually going to get sued? Do you think these people will actually follow through and file a class action? I can tell you, if Cronin Moss is looking at it, they actually follow through on stuff. Every time I've talked to somebody there and they said they were looking at something, usually within a couple of weeks, I start seeing commercials that they're suing. So it wouldn't surprise me if they end up coming after Dodge on this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure to give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it, and I'll catch you very soon on the next one.